Close video. Close to 100 in attendance of a Taylor Swift-themed party have tested positive for COVID-19. Fans who gathered at the on-repeat Taylor Swift Red party in celebration of the pop star's re-release of Red are now being asked to isolate after at least 97 cases have been confirmed, officials in Australia said. In a public health alert, New South Wales Health named Metro Theatre in Sydney as a new venue of concern following the celebration of Swift's re-release of Red. Swift was not in attendance at the event, according to reports. A representative for the singer did not immediately return Fox News' request for comment. It appears the party was attended by fans. Now, those attendees at the December 10 event are being asked to immediately get tested and isolate for 7 days. NSW Health is asking all household contacts of close contacts to get tested and self-isolate until a negative result is received by everyone in the household, NSW said in its public alert. NSW Health is urgently contacting 600 people who attended Metro Theatre at this time and checked in via the QR code and is directing them and members of their households to immediately get tested and follow public health advice. NSW Health is appealing for anyone who attended but did not check in using the QR code to urgently get tested and isolate, and for the community to ensure other potential attendees are aware of this advice, the alert adds. NSW Health is reminding everyone of the importance of maintaining COVID-safe practices as transmission is occurring at social events during the festive period. Fines for those who fail to comply with the isolation, testing and quarantine requirements have increased to $5,000 for individuals from $1,000 and $10,000 for corporations from $5,000, it adds. The singer released Red, Taylor's version, last month. It is the second album she re-recorded after releasing Fearless, Taylor's version, in April. Swift's decision to re-record her first 6 albums followed Scooter Braun's purchase of her former record label Big Machine. That allowed him to take control of the masters of those albums. The record executive and manager sold the masters for $300 million to Shamrock Holdings in November 2020. After the purchase, the private equity company reached out to work with Swift. However, she declined as Braun's Ithaca Holdings would still profit off her old music. In June, Braun gave Variety his perspective on his public battle with Swift over ownership of her older albums and master recordings. "I regret and it makes me sad that Taylor had that reaction to the deal," he told the outlet. "All of what happened has been very confusing and not based on anything factual. I don't know what story she was told. I asked for her to sit down with me several times, but she refused. I offered to sell her the catalog back and went under NDA, but her team refused. It all seems very unfortunate. Open communication is important and can lead to understanding. She and I only met briefly 3 or 4 times in the past, and all our interactions were really friendly and kind. I find her to be an incredibly talented artist and wish her nothing but the best," Braun added. After the November album release, Swift appeared on Saturday Night Live as a musical guest where she performed the 10-minute version of her breakup song, All Too Well.